How many of you say, I must please God by the way I speak to my spouse, speak to my wife, speak to my husband? How many of you make a commitment to speak to your children correctly and properly, even when they're not as obedient as they ought to be? How many of you make a commitment to please God to persons on your job who insult and disrespect you? And your reply is not in kind to their insult to you, but your reply is tempered by the consciousness, I am here to please God in everything I do. And I want to ask all of you to just join me right now and ask this question, because when you ask the right questions, you get the best answers. I will say it and then you will say, Lord, show me how I can please you. Once again, Lord, show me how I can please you. It makes no sense to call him Lord and there's no desire and no passion to please him. There must be a desire and a passion to please him. And Jesus Christ said in John 5:29 and 30, he said, I always do what pleases him. I always do what pleases him. Obviously, that's why he got astounding success, because he focused on what? Pleasing the Father. The Father said at his baptism and later on in his ministry, this is my Son in whom I'm well pleased. Is your spouse pleased with you after 5 years? After 10 years? Would you still say, I would marry you all over today if I had to? The Bible gives us an order: please God, please one another, and you always leave yourself for last. That's the test of humility. When you wake up in the morning after God, is it your focus to please your husband? Your focus to please your wife? Or are you just taking the person for granted? You can't do that. When you take someone for granted, that's how resentment and bitterness builds up. A drop at a time, an insult here, a disrespect there. Just taking the person for granted, not making them special, putting someone more important over them, or considering someone more important than your spouse. These are small things that takes away the sweetness of being pleased. Keep in mind, your spouse is the best validation of your relationship with God. We can't see you behind closed doors, but your spouse sees you. Pleasing God is not something you do in church. Pleasing God must become a lifestyle. A lifestyle.